Hello and welcome to my educational channel, YouTube channel that is widely known as Planet Bio, and myself Rajesh Ranjan, meant for guiding the plus 2 and NEET aspirants. Today I am going to discuss class amphibia with a representative frog. How can we study the characteristic features of phylum amphibia? Phylum amphibia, am I right? No, class amphibia, and the representative animal is frog and toad. Rana is frog and bufo is toad. Now, characteristics, class amphibia. First, we should know the difference between amphibia and amphibians. Amphibia means members of amphibia, class amphibia, members. Members. Members include example Rana, that is frog, and bufo, that is toad. Bufo, that is toad. Amphibians. Amphibians are not the amphibia and amphibious. Sorry. Amphibious. Amphibia means the members of class amphibia, they are called amphibians. For example, Rana frog and bufo toad. Amphibious means nature. Nature. They may be amphibians, they may be non-amphibians. Example, non-amphibians but having the nature of amphibious. That means they are aquatic as well as terrestrial. Example, you can write crocodilia, crocodile, and this is a non-amphibian, this is a reptile. This is a reptile. So generally we write amphibia or amphibians. Amphibia is the class of phylum Chordata, that is the smallest class of vertebrata, and the amphibians are actually the members of amphibia. For example, Rana, frog, bufo, toad. And amphibians means nature. Amphibian-like nature. Aquatic as well as terrestrial. Aquatic as well as terrestrial. And the big example are actually a non-amphibian crocodile, that is a reptile which has got amphibious nature. Now, so far as habitat and adaptation is concerned, you can see habitat means the dwelling place, the area, the place where animals live and perform all life activities. Another one, adaptation. Adaptation is a part of that. Adaptation is a part of that. So, habitat and adaptation, you can see habitat and adaptation. Aquatic and terrestrial. Aquatic and terrestrial. Aquatic means fresh water only, not marine water. Habitat and adaptation. Aquatic and terrestrial. Aquatic means fresh water only. We are talking about habitat and adaptation, and you can see and the amphibians are aquatic as well as terrestrial. Aquatic means they are found in fresh water only. They are found in rivers and ponds only. They are not found in marine water. They are not found in salted water. They are not found in saline water. So no marine water found. And they are quite adapted to live in this condition. They are meant for leaping, they are meant for swimming, they are meant for jumping, they are meant for moving on land as well as in water. Next point. Next point is, you can see body structure. Body structure. body is divisible into two parts, head and trunk. Head and trunk. Body is divisible into two parts, head and trunk. Some may have tail. Some forms may have tail. But neck is always absent. Neck is always absent. So if neck is absent, that means head is going to be immovable. If head is absent, that means head is going to be immovable. And head is small and triangular. Trunk is larger. Tail may be present or may not be present in some forms. For example, the larval stage of frog has tail, as they are totally aquatic. But the adult form is tailless. Another tailed form is salamander, ambystoma, salamander. But mainly the body is divisible into head and trunk. Neck is always absent. Tail may be present in some, tail may be absent in some. So neck is going to be absent and the head is always immovable. Next point. Next point you can see the skeletal system. A skeletal system you can have. A skeletal system. Body is divisible into two. The skeletal system is divisible into two parts. Exoskeleton. Exoskeleton means what? Exoskeleton means outer covering of the body. The skin has glands, mucus glands, poison glands. The skin is also known as integument. Skin is also known as integument. And this skin or integument is loose, glandular and moist. As loose, so it cannot be used for leather formation. It cannot be used for vitamin D synthesis. Glandular means since two types of glands are found. First is mucus gland to keep the body surface slippery, and poison gland also. Moist because it has to keep the surface moist because it respires through moist skin. If the skin gets dried, it will die due to asphyxiation. So loose, glandular and moist. Now endoskeleton. Endoskeleton you can see. Endoskeleton is bony. Endoskeleton is bony and it has a skull having two occipital condyles, dicondylic skull, just like mammals. Skull. So dicondylic skulls are found in amphibia and mammalia only. Others are monocondylic skull. Then vertebral column. Vertebral column is made up of 10 vertebrae. Generally 10 vertebrae. Rana tigrina may have 9. 10 vertebrae. 10 vertebrae. The first vertebra is called atlas. And the 10th, that is the last one, is called urostyle. Atlas and urostyle, first and last. And as you know, limbs are 4 in number, total number 4, so tetrapoda, 2 forelimbs and 2 hind limbs. In frog, 4 limbs are shorter with 4 digits, and hind limbs have 5 digits with waves for swimming in water. So this is all about a skeletal system. Now another system we are going to discuss, and that is digestive system. Digestive system. The alimentary canal, the gut, alimentary canal or gut is shorter. Why shorter? Why shorter? The alimentary canal is shorter. Shorter because its feeding nature is carnivorous. Its feeding nature is carnivorous. Carnivorous. For example, adult form of frog is insectivorous. That means it can feed upon insects, only flying insects, not flightless insects. If flightless insects, if frog is kept in the heap of flying insects, it is capable of eating the same. But if it is kept in a heap of flightless insects or dead insects, it will die due to starvation, because its mouth cavity, its tongue is not capable of reaching there. It can have flying insects only. The tongue comes out, that is quite sticky, and now it is kept inside. So carnivorous. One more thing, it ends in cloaca, and cloaca, you know, cloaca means the common chamber with an opening for release of excretory waste, reproductive units. So cloaca is a common chamber with an opening. Next one. Respiratory system. It respires through 4 methods. Respiration occurs through 4 methods. First one, the most prominent one, is cutaneous. Cutaneous means by moist skin. The skin should always be moist to facilitate respiration, to facilitate gaseous exchange. O2 comes in and CO2 thrown out. So this is the usual method. Buccopharyngeal, as uvula is absent, a lobe-like structure hanging near the throat, uvula is absent. So buccopharyngeal means buccal cavity and pharyngeal cavity get fused. Buccopharyngeal through vascular linings, gaseous exchange occur here. Another one is pulmonary. Lungs are 2 in number, pink colored, but not efficient like mammals. So helping in action. And through gills, brachia. In most larval forms. Larvae. So in larvae, through gills. Gills or brachial respiration. There are exceptional cases